Hi, Zizaran here with another quick build update, and this is going to be for the Spectral Shield Throw build, and that's what I'm currently playing. And I wanted to do a quick update on how I've built it, and we've like ended up changing some things. And Steel Mage is also playing this, and it's incredibly strong. Probably not the final update. I'll try to do like a final one once, maybe around like level 95, 98. But yeah, it's a very strong build so far. So let's take a look. So I am still on a 5 link. Belly isn't really good. I wouldn't recommend it. It's actually something I'm using as a backup chest piece. So my endgame chest would be this one. I would hopefully perfectly divine it and remove suffixes. Ideally, I would want it multi-modded with, I would love to get the percentage life and then also attack block to try to push us closer to actual block. Other than that, I've not got any cluster jewels, and definitely on hardcore, I don't know if I'd be able to fit them because I don't know what other nodes I would have to drop. Like, I haven't even been able to take these really nice nodes at the moment. And I'm currently level 93. I could try to work on getting rid of this int point here. But getting everything has been pretty annoying. I had to have 2 int nodes for a while. But there are some changes from the POB. Like, I took cannibalistic right. This is pretty nice. There's a lot of, it makes it really, really easy to do, like, things that have no leech. Because this is recover, it's not leech. And there is quite a lot of anti-leech in the league mechanic. Other than that, pretty normal. We ditched these nodes, and I had to ditch some life nodes here as well to get ailment immunity. So that basically means that I have these nodes and these 3 here. And then I have 18% avoid, 18% avoid, putting us at 100. And it's very important. Like 99 to 100 would be a big difference. 99 would be bad. Always be 100. And the gloves, I would want to get better ones. Ideally, want fist.multi on these as well would be a very, very big difference. And being able to have like crafted pierce on them would be nice. Right now, I'm using Poacher's Aim to get pierce. I would love to get that from another source. I don't know if you need two, but yeah. Lionized Vision as well. Super good chest piece for this build and gives you pierce. Plus, that's a little bit of a damage boost as well. We can see that if we put in a Lionized Vision, then the damage goes up another 20k, and I get a bunch of pierce for free. And the build isn't like crazy high damage. It is surprisingly high. But on a 6th link with everything, I should be able to get like 7 or 800k. Now, as far as gem links and stuff go, I'm currently using Swift Affliction, Cruelty, Vicious Projectiles, Brutality, and then my 6th link would be Maim. If you don't have the duration of ailments you inflict while focused, or you don't want to play with it because it's, a lot of extra work, then I would probably use Unbound Ailments instead. This basically, I'm using this because it has 25% less of damaging ailments they inflict, and I also have, well, you have to have that on Corrupting Fever unless you can get an Empower. So that's what I'm currently using. And yeah, my 6th thing would be Maim. A lot of people ask, like, why are you using Maim when you get 100% Maim from your Ascendancy? And I mean, it's still the highest damage support. So for more damage than anything else is why we're using it. The Helmet Enchant is huge. It doesn't really matter if you get the Merciless or Uber one. So 3 or 5, but it's absolutely huge. Makes a very, very big difference. Weapon, nothing really changed there. Same as in the guide. Ring, Death Rush is awesome. It's really, really strong. You get Onslaught on kill. You get a bunch of Chaos Stress. And you get Leech without having your Blood Rage. So I actually have 62 Chaos Stress on this build. Soul Tether, same as always, just it gives a Slayer Overleach. It's really, really nice and very important that you have that for survival. And yeah, I'm just working on getting a better shield. I want to get like close to 3k at least. So I would look at my characters as Ring Captain and check that as opposed to the one we were initially recommending. Now that I've played with it a little bit, Flask setup. I have an instant with Corrupting Blood. I have a Sulfur Flask with attack speed. I have a Quartz Flask with poison. And chat forced me into using the new currency. I don't really like it. I really like having full control of my own potions and using them one at a time. I don't want to have them automated, personally. I have a granite with percentage armor. And then I have a Quicksilver with curse removal, just for if I get a weakness and stuff. So that's my current setup there. And yeah, it's been incredibly strong. For bosses, I have self-curse vulnerability on Q. And do remember, if you don't know, you don't need to hold control to use something on your second bar. You can just keybind it to something else. So on a boss, I would put down my protector for more attack speed. I would make sure I have corrupting blood up, because obviously that's a huge chunk of my damage. I would curse it, use focus, and just start attacking away. Honestly, I've had pretty good damage so far. Kind of ended up basically starting 2 days late because my 2 first days were sort of wasted trying to play the Hierophant. And already I have like really, really good gear. I've caught up pretty well, and I'm pretty much ready to kill Awakener today, assuming that I don't die to the Conquerors. Resistances have been a little bit hard, I found, on SSF. So I actually have a resist rule, lightning resist, cold and lightning here with global fizz damage. So it's actually a pretty good rule. I want to exalt that at one point with like a Leo exalt from research. I do have a corrupting blood immunity as well. It's got life and, well, nothing else really useful. Yeah, very, very happy with the current setup. I've anointed cleaving. Don't remember, or do remember, you don't need an axe for that. You just want the inflicts 15% faster. Other than that, I don't think I see any big changes to the build. Wind dancers you could pick up. I can't think of an initially awesome way to do this because you don't want to use Empower for it. But the gem gets a huge damage boost at level 24. So if you are able to get, like, let's say a +1 or +2 amulet, that's still decent. Like, obviously I want a different amulet than this. It's not particularly great. But if I was able to get a different amulet, and honestly, more of a softcore trade thing because you'd have loads of currency, but being able to corrupt a chest for +2 projectile gem level is probably the easiest way. But it does get a very significant boost to level 24. We can see here from 21. And then you see once it hits 24, it goes massively up. And that's because it goes to 7 to 9 added damage instead of 6 to 8. So very, very big boost there. And attack times usually don't get this. So if you're looking to like further min-max your build, that would be it. But it is very, very hard. Also, Soul Tether can get quite a lot of good corruptions. It's pretty much all I can think of as an update. I hope you guys are enjoying the build. I was blown away by it. It's just so nice. It's awesome. It clears so well. And even though damage isn't the highest in fights, it's pretty tanky and feels really safe because you're so mobile and can be far away. I'll leave you guys with the last few moments of the Awakener kill that I managed to do. No logout and a 5 link. Hell yeah! So annoying to have to recurse him every time. And my crafting blood doesn't last very long. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Really, my dude? Thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.